All right, loose stools. What's going on, Secoya Nation? We're bringing today's version of Wellness Wisdom, and we're talking about loose stools. Not to be confused with diarrhea, but they are considered, loose stool is not diarrhea, but all diarrhea has loose stool. I don't know how it works. Something like that. It's like an if-then statement. So this is inspired by one of our participants, Rob, who came in last week, and he was having a full-on flush. He's like, I am looking for the map and tell me whichever stop on the highway is where the bathroom is. He's driving over here from the middle of another state, and basically he's trying to figure out what I need to do to stop that. So, flushing your body out one time is not diarrhea. Diarrheal disease is where you cannot stop flushing fluids out of your colon. Okay, so let's just clarify that. So a lot of the themes between loose stools and diarrhea are going to be similar from a neuroemotional standpoint because it's about evacuation, shall we say. A quick shout out to Sarah who gave us this idea for the video. She commented on the constipation video and said, what about the opposite? So here we go, Sarah. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you in this way. It comes in different forms, okay? So let's start off with the family aspect. So it can come up with, a person can be affected by a separation between their parents, okay? It can be coming from an overbearing mother. It can be, in that same context, it can be like I'm trapped on all sides. Like you got mom here, dad here, and they're separating, or things like that. It's like, or maybe a relationship in your family where you don't know whether you should hide from mom or dad or your brothers, things like that, and it's just you're trapped on all sides. Which also lends itself to an identity conflict. Like, who am I in the context of these other people? Who am I in the context of these authorities that now seem to box me in, and I don't know what to do, so I'm basically trying to mark my territory by emptying my bowels. Okay. When we think about an incident where someone commits an act, like it's a dirty deed, it's a slight or something, but there's no consideration for you, there's no courtesy, you can't digest it, and your body just says, this is indigestible, I got to get this out of me. Okay. So this is how we're looking at your body wanting to cleanse things out. And it does it by either the urine or the bladder, or I guess you could sweat profusely too, but that's usually the sympathetic nervous system related to fight or flight mode. Someone that wants to rid themselves of something like an idea or indigestible morsel, like a bad taste in their mouth from something that happened in their life, that's going to be a quick evacuation. I must evacuate this crap quickly. It could be from I am forced to accept everything in my life and I don't want to, but I can't say no. So your body has to say, I got to get this out of me somehow. So here we go. We're just going to dump it right out the butt. So you can't set limits for yourself. It's like when I'm with my family, it's like I don't know who I am with my parents or my siblings, and I don't know how to set the limits. Like, this is me. I'm sovereign. I'm individual. So again, it's back to marking your territory. Animal spray. If you don't know what my dance is, that's what I'm doing right now. But there's also a notion of like I want to speed things up. Like, think about loose stools as it's a quick evacuation. It's like I want to speed things up. I want to be in the future already. I want something to already happen. And in order to process that angst and that nervousness in your body just starts flushing stuff out. And it's like I need to clean myself. I need to evacuate myself. I need to purge my body of whatever it is that I've tried to digest but is indigestible. So that's how we approach things from a brain-body standpoint, because everybody's going to look at, you have a parasite or you have a bacteria imbalanced, or they'll call it an infection, right? But it's not an infection because that bacteria or that parasite have already been in there, and it didn't wait till you get to from your mouth all the way down to your colon to just all of a sudden dump things out. Okay, so it's your body's actual reaction to push water in your colon and dump it out. So appreciate that. If you think it's a causative factor of a microorganism, there's a stress related to that microorganism, and that's not for this conversation. But just know that there's a reason behind it. It's not just happening willy-nilly. So. If you're liking these videos, please, again, we'll encourage you to do as Sarah and Linda and Hannah and all our friends have been commenting and asking us questions. Let us know what condition you're dealing with. Let us know what label you've been given, and let us know how we can empower you to understand this so you can ditch the diagnosis and understand it better, so that in the future, if you see it happening, you can know, oh, here's my cue, here's my tip. Something's happening in my life. I'm not handling my stress, and now I get an opportunity to address it. Okay? If you ever have a question, send us a message like, I don't know what's going on. What do I do with my body? We'll see what we can do to support you. All right, guys? But we appreciate the opportunity to serve you and provide you the information you're seeking. So keep doing it. Keep marking, commenting on the videos below, and check out the other ones on YouTube and TikTok. And the book face and all the other fun stuff. All right, guys? So appreciate you. Have a good night. See ya.